Saturday is Eid al-Fitr.
Yeah.
So what would be your message to the Muslim Ummah all over the world, not just Nigeria?
Thank you very much. Across the world, not only the Muslim Ummah, including our Christian brothers and sisters, and all Nigerians across the country, both at home in diaspora, Kogites both at home in diaspora, all the youths and women across the world. I wish everybody Barka de Sallah, and I pray that all of our act of ibadah will be accepted by Almighty Allah. And I continue to advise that we should live in peace and harmony. There are those that are preaching war, singing and beating drums of war, and disharmony. We shouldn't listen to them. Those that are doing that are simply playing politics. They don't mean well for them, they don't mean well for us. We should rather live in peace and harmony and ensure that we live in a very secure environment. We should cooperate with government, respect all law enforcement agents so that they will continue to protect us. And we should move about our lawful businesses without any fear of evil. And we should continue to pray for Mr. President, pray for the country, and pray for our state, to be more prosperous. So these are my messages for you.
Oh, okay. One last question, sir. The insecurity is evidently in the nation at this particular point in time. So what would you say? What would be your message?
Well, there has been insecurity not today. You recall that Mr. President inherited this country when bombs were taken off everywhere, from northeast to even FCT. We should not be quick to forget about the bombing of UN building in Abuja, the police headquarters. Even when the former President Jonathan was being inaugurated, bomb took off. Nyanya, Madela, and what have you. But all of these are things of the past. We're not there yet in terms of security, but the current administration is doing its best to ensure that we live in a peace and secure environment. What I could say about all the upsurge of the insecurity today is pure political. It's pure political and act of criminality. There are those non-state actors that have taken arms against the state. I don't think it is desirable. They should drop their arms because they themselves are victims of the previous or past maladministration, which the current government, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari, is trying his best to ensure that things are fixed. So nobody should stay offshore or within the country and then encourage them to take arms against the state. They will only do that again at their peril. Nigeria will not break up. Not now, Nigeria can never break up. We have so integrated and intertwined that there will always be skirmishes of crisis here and there. So if anybody is giving them the impression that Nigeria is going to break up and then fragment, it's a lie. Not now, not ever. And he who commit crime will face the full wrath of the law. It may be now, it may be in the future. So rather, let us calm down, follow the law, respect Mr. President, pray for him, and pray for all of our governors and all leaders. And then we should be able to separate those that are using insecurity to play politics today and those of us that are fighting insecurity genuinely. So they should simply drop their arms. Especially the youths, because you will see a 50, 60, 70-year-old man taking arms against the state. Those that are carrying it out today are the younger generations. And those that are beating the drum for them are the older generation. Some of them have earned and they've lived their life. The younger ones have a lot more to lose or to gain. So if you're listening to an advice from elders, know which one to pick, know which one to drop. Whether you are fully engaged or not is not an excuse for you to pick or to take to crime. So crime has no place in our society. And nobody has ever committed crime and become a big man in it. If you commit crime today, sooner or later the law will catch up with you. So I advise the younger generation to please embrace peace. And should they take the advice of politicians who are arming them. In any case, I am living up to my responsibility today. Anybody that carry arms in the state illegally will face the full wrath of the law. And I urge every other authorities to do the same. So, basically, we are going to live in peace. It is hot today in some part of the country. It is often said that after storm comes calm. Don't allow yourself to be used as a firewood, because when you finish burning, you turn to ashes, and those who use you to cook food will continue to enjoy the meal. So we should not allow ourselves to be turned to firewood for few individuals to enjoy the meal at the end of the day. But I think Nigeria will live in peace. It will be peace.